You hurt your backs. All right. So how about the feeling when you entered the stage? It's quite a huge stage. How did you feel?
It was all right. I mean, we played big venues before, but it was dark, so we couldn't see the whole thing.
Please introduce your colleagues, or maybe they'd like to introduce themselves.
George Ma, bass.
Levan, guitar.
Dima, drums.
So tell us about Midnight Gold. What is the song about?
The song basically, it's about the morning after. The guy wakes up in the morning and tries to remember the night before. It's sort of opposite of Hard Day's Night, the Hard Night's Day sort of thing.
Hard Night's Day, that's a good one. Right. So when you sing it, do you have any personal reflections? I mean, does it resonate with yourself? I mean, what do you bring from yourself into the song?
Well, that's from personal experiences, so...
Okay, we don't have to dwell more on that one, do we? Okay, great. So, you collaborate. How would you describe your collaboration as musicians? Because you all come from different fields. How do you work together?
That's the most interesting part, because just because we all have different backgrounds, we all bring something new to the band. But the process is always different. Sometimes we just write songs in the rehearsal space. Sometimes I write song alone, then guys add some stuff together. Sometimes Levan has a guitar part and we'll work on it together. It's always different. We try to change it every time.
And who's the boss?
We all are.
You all are bosses, all right. Let's open up for some questions, please. Over here.
Hi, it's Martijn van der Veen from the Netherlands. And well, you mentioned the Beatles already, Hard Day's Night, and I heard you started your career as well in Liverpool, is that correct? Can you
Exactly, yeah, my father is a musician, so I went on tour with him, and my first experience on stage was with my father. And they played New Year's Eve some venue and just asked me on stage. And incidentally, I sang Hard Day's Night.
You did?
Yeah,
all
I just came up with the Hard Night's Day thing just now. I don't know why.
That's a good one, though. Thank you. Another question over here, please.
Achim, Georgian broadcaster, local media. When we were watching your rehearsal in the press room, several journalists had associations of Britpop with your song. So my question is, do you take it as offense or you take pride in?
Well, no thanks. Come on, our background is one of the backgrounds is Britpop, so there's no way we don't have any we have influence of Britpop, a big influence of Britpop, and I mean that's probably a compliment, because in our time you can't come up with something completely new, so all of us have some influences.
Do you have any favorite Britpops? Bands that you get inspiration from?
Blur, Pulp, well, Georgie is a big fan of Oasis, but the main Britpop band to me is the Beatles, I think.
Can't get better than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. More questions, please? Alistair?
Hi Nick. I've been reading about how the bands have been preparing for Eurovision, and you were quite unique. I think you went on a cooking show in Georgia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you cooked and some information, please?
Okay, cooking show. I mean, I'm really into cooking, to be honest, and they probably heard it, and they invited me to a cooking show. So I made a salad, but I made salad just because they didn't have an oven and things on the cooking show. That's weird.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah. Well, that was...
It was a raw food cooking show.
Yeah. So I made the salad, and I tried to link food with synesthesia, if you know, there's an illness. I won't go into that. So yeah.
Did you have fun?
Of course, yeah, I always have fun. I mean, making music and cooking is like completely the same to me. I mean, you mix ingredients, you mix sounds, and you come up with something from nothing.
So do you think you have a good recipe for this event?
No.
I was thinking recipe as in the music, as in the song.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
But Thomas
Who
Gerson,
has?
who knows? Thomas Gerson has produced your song. Tell us about his influence and his importance.
I mean, he really, how to say, straightened us, you know, if you know what I mean. We are really dirty sounding band.
Dirty sounding band.
Yes. And he sort of polished us.
Ah, the Swedish polish over. All right.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how did that go along in the crew here? Did you like the polishing, or was it
Just
slightly
me talking.
reluctant?
Yeah, we liked it. I mean, in the beginning it was just only the way we did it. So it's always nice to involve someone who looks it from the distance. So in the end it's sounding the way it should be probably. No, yeah.
Well, he is quite experienced.
Yeah.
Right. Thomas.
Yeah, it was really easy to work with. Yeah.
Great. More questions? Up front?
Hi, my name is Farouk from Cocorico Vision magazine in France. Congratulations for your rehearsal. We enjoy musical diversity in Eurovision. I would like to ask you if you have Eurovision songs that you enjoy listening to, and which ones?
Do you mean this year?
All the years.
Okay.
Any year.
Well,
Take a pick.
incidentally, there was one year that I really liked this French artist, Sébastien Tellier. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah? It's a really cool guy. I was really surprised. I mean, it's bearded, long beard, it's a weird music video, and as far as I know, the song was produced by Daft Punk, so that's good enough for me.
Daft Punk, huh? More questions? Over here, the lady in the middle.
Hi, Robin from Wee Wee Blogs. Your song is in a rock style, and it's kind of a weird rock style, which is something that's not normally associated
Weird
with
is good.
Eurovision. Yeah. So how is that for you? Like, do you think you are going to win over new audiences, or are you just happy to sort of be true to your artistic vision?
Sorry?
Sorry, do you think are you happy taking risks with your musical style?
Of course, that's the main thing. I mean, if we don't take risks, that life is boring. I mean, we always try new things. That's like biggest reason why we are here, because as I've been reading and most people have been saying, we're not your typical Eurovision band, so why not? I mean, you should try everything and maybe get new audience, maybe lose some, but you should take a risk.
So you just go all in?
Yeah, of
You go
course.
all in. Okay, that's impressive. I wanted to ask you, do you bring anything uniquely Georgian into your performance? Except yourselves.
Georgian, uniquely Georgian. Not really. I mean, even if you sing in English, even if you try to be a rock band, indie band, it doesn't matter. If you're from Georgia, you can smell that Georgian thing.
How does that smell?
Georgianish.
Georgianish. All right. Okay. More questions? Over front, please.
I'm going to take a risk here. I found from a single source that you were involved in a movie. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Broadway 45. Can you tell us a little about that? And how is writing music for a movie different from writing for a performance?
Thank you. Okay, I've been involved in quite a few movies actually. I even been played in a movie as an actor. Well, a small role, but the Broadway 45 4 something, yeah. That's my friend's film, and he asked me to write music. So it's really interesting. I mean, mostly he used my songs, existing songs, but then I wrote some music for for example, like romantic theme and so on. And it's really interesting because you have to capture a mood. Because the music is like really, I think it's like one of the most important parts in the film, because without it, it's really hard to get the feel of what director is trying to say. So yeah, sometimes it's even more interesting to write music for a film than just a song.
Do you have any favorite film musics? Film songs, I mean music for films?
Favorite film songs? I can't remember at the moment, to be honest. Most of the films that I can remember now, they're, for example, Wes Anderson, Roll Tenenbaums,
Cool,
one of my
cool,
favorite
cool
films.
stuff.
He used all the existing songs already, you know.
He worked with some pretty big musicians too.
Yeah.
For sure. More questions?
Hello, I'm Patrick from EFA 12 in France.
Hi.
Congratulations for your rehearsals.
Thank you.
Very good. I would like to ask, you're usually a live band, you're playing live music, and this time you have not to play live. How do you feel on the stage not playing live music?
Honestly, it's not very good. Meaning not very interesting. I mean, when you play live, you feel connection with each other, the band. To be honest, at this rehearsal, it was like I felt alone, to be honest. And one of the reasons, I don't know if you saw, Levan had this pedal board, guitar pedals, which were made from plasticine, Play-Doh, to emphasize that we're not doing it live. So
You're sort of playing with it a bit.
Yes.
Playing with it, not playing.
Yeah. Well, of course, everyone knows that it's much better to play live, but I understand the format of this competition, so there's nothing we can do.
Any more hands up? I'd like to ask you about this year's theme. I asked all the artists so far what they think about the theme Come Together. What does that mean to you?
Well, you know what it means to me. I mean, I've been talking so much about the Beatles that the first thing that comes to mind is the song Come Together. And after that, Come Together, I mean, it's always nice for people to come together, to love each other. I mean,
What do you think the Eurovision means to all the people? I mean, roughly 200 million people will be watching the 3 shows all together, probably even more this year with the United States adding on. What do you think it means to all these people to be able to watch these 3 shows?
well, it's truly like they all come together. I mean, it's really good slogan for this show, because all these nations, they come together to do one thing. And I think it's really good because for, I don't know how many hours this show lasts, but for these few hours, these people like listen to good music. This music is love, so it's nothing better that can happen in those few hours.
Great. I'd like to finish off with the Stockholm question. Have you been here before?
No, it's first time.
What have you seen so far? Anything except the globe and the
No. I mean, we've been walking around the city a lot for 2 days, and I must say, for the first time in my life, I'm impressed with the city, because I've been in many countries, and no offense to other countries, but Stockholm was first city. It was straight away when we came into the city from the airport. I was like, whoa, and I've never been like that.
Well, it is considered one of the most beautiful capitals in the world. Now, I'm slightly partial, but anyway.
It is.
It is. It's gorgeous. Well, enjoy your visit and have fun and good luck.
Thank
All
you.
right, photos to the side. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.